Welcome to Parked Up Garage. Well, hello again, ladies and gentlemen, and Adam over at Grease Spot Garage. I just throwed y'all one of them short ones out there on this hose, on this cruise, and I did tell you, I was like, this thing is probably going to require a few, and you know it's going to. But I was like, you know what? If I'm going to suffer through this thing, I might as well just let y'all suffer through it with me, because I think I'm going to have to do that Molly Hatchet thing and get in there and do some cut, whack on that hose and make room to get down there with something, because I've been trying to do that gentle persuasion and it ain't working, and I ain't grabbing a big hammer. Just like, you know, because if I do that, then I'm going to put a radiator in. But we'll get on walk back out here, and I'm just going to let y'all watch me work a minute. Let's see if I can get this thing pointed in a way that you can see and I can see. But, yeah, dang it. Yeah. Wait, I mean, it's down in there. I wish that I could get this thing in a spot that you can see that clamp real good. See if I can get that camera flipped around that way. Yeah, I believe down there it is. You got them two metal lines right there. Right in behind that, that's where that clamp's at. It is going to be a dill pickle. But we're going to put some trying on it. And get y'all laid up here and try to point this thing in a way that maybe you can see me getting aggravated, and because I don't normally show y'all any of the working on it, but I have tried to be nice. Now it's going to be not so nice. Drain pan's under there. We about to put the karate chop on it with one of these razor blades. Something is going to happen. I'm going to have something going somewhere anyhow. And it's pretty stinking hard to get down in here on this thing with a blade. You hear me? Come on, brother. I don't care what you do. Just start cutting. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Come on, boy. We're going to go grab a screwdriver. I'm going to take the other end of that rascal loose. I just had one of them brain farts. I'm like, maybe if I could tug that thing down to the bottom there, I won't have to do this whacking, because I just need to make some room there to get, if I can get a pair of pliers on top of that clamp, and I can get that rascal twisted on back up there around the top where I can get them other pliers on there, I'll get it off. Let's see. Oh, I guess a little bit of the 400 screwdrivers in here. Yeah, I know. I got some Mac-On in there, or Mac-O, and some Snap-On, and it a little bit of everything in that one. That Snap-On box in there. Another big old box around the corner. Well, y'all seen. Let's get on back over here. We'll get back out here and let's just see what we can get done. If we can get that hose twisted down there. And if I'm tugging on it real hard and I ain't getting it, one of y'all grab a hold of the damn thing and help me. Hear me? It's just that simple. All right? Let's see here. Yeah. Get you. I guess it would help if I'd put y'all where you can see me. There we go. Just trying to figure out which end of this thing the camera's on. Y'all should have seen me out there in the rain, 2:30 in the morning, side of the dang road, fighting and wrestling and yanking and pulling. Because that is how much too short that hose is now. Alright, let's get this clamp off of here. Now, trick is, move the light. Can we get you clipped out of there? Can we shove this down? I mean, oh, that might be easier said than done. Well, I managed to get some shoved down on it. Maybe you can, if I can get the light in a little better direction. Come on. Look, get them down there where they can see that thing. There, now you can see that clamp down in there. All right. Get y'all on back up here. You're just going to have to know that I'm working on it. All right. Try to get you where you ain't gonna flip over. There we go. All right. Let's see. What can I get in there on it with? You know, I brought all them, but I don't think I brought what I needed. Can I get in there with some dang plier? I don't think that'll happen. Man, they've got this squeezer. I mean, whoever, I'd say factory, but that thing is turned in a way. If it was up on top, I'd get right to it. But it is turned right out to the side. But you just can't get to it. Tell me, I kid you not. I have been to 2 county fairs, a rat killing, and a goat roping. And I ain't never seen nothing like that. Come on. Let's go on back in here. Let me see if I can get a small pair of pliers. Because I've got like a plier laying around in something. So let's see here. What is it? Oh no, that's all wrong door, dummy. Yeah, let's get in here. Let's grab this little pair here. It might fit in there. Let's grab that pair there. Back out here. And y'all just hanging out with me. We're gonna put some working on it. And you'll get to see how aggravated I get every once in a while. You know, I swear every time I bring that thing back out here and stand it up there for y'all, it gets in a different spot. And let's see. Let's try these little bitty fellas right here first. No, not that one. Get on that side. Get on there and act like you want some. Man, oh man. Something digging on my hand down in there, and I'm telling you, I think it's got more teeth than a saber-toothed tiger. You hear me? Get out there. Well, I never. Well, let me tell you a little bit about it, a little bit. I'm digging along there. Well, to show y'all them little bit pliers, you know, you gotta have a lot of, when you got them little ones in it, you know, I'm a little older now, don't have it. But I just happened to notice that the camera just decided that, hey, we tired of looking at you. So when I piece all this together, I don't know what that's gonna look like, but guess what? You're gonna get it. You're gonna get what you get. Like I said, I've got it to move a little bit. It's gonna get there. So y'all just keep watching and listening. I know you can't see what I'm doing down in here. Just know it's tight, but we're getting it. I swear I'd give Adam's fake legs for this thing to come off here. Sorry, Adam. Not. And for y'all that are watching this and don't know who Adam is, I just got to think about it. I make these for my subs. Adam over at Grease Spot Garage. Go give him a look at. He's a great guy when he's asleep. I got it a little bit more, but it's going to take more than that. All right. Oh, it's going to be a Hello Kitty mittens off here in a minute, I'm telling you. Now you know why I prefer to be a big truck diesel mechanic. At least I can get to everything. My goodness. If I could just get both hands on that thing. Maybe. We're gonna try. We're gonna see if we can get these rascals down in there now. All right. And I gotta get the stinking angle just right. And I just, it ain't acting like that ain't gonna work. But just so happens, maybe enough. Man. What did you do? About 14 of y'all know just how hard it's going to be to get this clamp. Let me get it over here. This clamp. Get it where you see the ears. There we go. Back up on that new hose. I was able to squeeze enough and pull on the hose to get it off, but it ain't that easy going back. We may just put a look down in there. See if we can't get down there with like some 1/4 inch drive stuff that I can get onto with a socket. See if we can put a changing on that clamp. Maybe do a little something that ain't quite as hard on a fella. Just say it. Gonna tell you something. Just by putting a looking on it. And if a man could come up with about 29.8 feet of them 1/4 inch drive extensions of one that's got a wobbly on the end, feller might could come up from the bottom on this rascal and get that hose clamp on there. Now, do I have some in here? Or do I have to go out here on the trailer? And you ain't gonna believe it, but I had to go load up a bunch of stuff yesterday. And that thing is packed slam full of crap right in front of the box where I know where I got clamps. But we're gonna go in the back. I'm gonna drag you guys with me. Can't remember where I might have laid them, but we're gonna look around. I'm gonna tell you one thing for certain. That is gonna be much easier than trying to get this squeezer clamp back on here. Man, I hate doing coolant. It's about like them main bearings on a C15. You know, it's just, this feels like what that smells like. Just saying. Come on. Y'all go with me. Get back in here. Yep. I know I didn't leave nothing laying out here on that, I don't think. But yeah, I know I've got it all disastered up again. Out there working on that stuff out there, I just, you know, you're moving stuff around and you're doing this and you're doing that. And let's see. Try to get y'all what we're looking for. Some clear plastic cases that I've got. Got hose clamps in them. And we may have to get on out there and do some digging on the trailer and try to move it, climb over, crawl over, move stuff out of the way. Hey. I see you. You can laugh at me. And you can point at me. Just don't point and laugh. Hear me? Let's see. Well, I'll tell you what. If y'all see them things, let me know. You just point it out. Say, hey, over there. Let's look over here. We'll look over here on this. Yeah, I know. It's a Mako box. But, and I didn't think I put anything in any here. Yeah, but you know, Mako box, but it's slammed full of focus. Snap on. You know, David up there at CCR, when I was telling you, I got all kinds of Snap-on stuff that's still in packs, and hadn't opened, and spare sets of stuff. You know, a fella may mess around and put you together a little snap. You know, just say it. Be one of them where I wouldn't be able to mail that rascal. I was about to have to hand deliver that. Because that'd be valued at, like, you know, $1 or $7. Just say it. Well, it's gonna get dark again. You know, and I know that because I know I've got them. You know, I got those out there on the trailer, but I know that I've also got I've got some in here too. What am I doing now? Where did I put them? Dang it! Don't you just love that when you know, hey, I got some stuff laying around, but where did I lay it? If y'all know why this thing kicked off a while ago, I mean, it was just recording on around there, and I don't know if I looked at it wrong, or one of y'all sneezed, hicked up, and smacked that button, but somebody done something, and it quit on the recording. Let's see. I got so many carts and crap over here and stuff that not in there. Oh, we may have to. I know it's in here, but knowing what I put it up in and where I put it is, you know. So y'all might have to watch me. Let's go on out here and see if we can get dug up on the trailer and that nightmare stuff is. I haven't got unloaded yet this morning. I gotta go get another load of that. My goodness. You know, I know I've got multiples of them things too, man. It ain't like I got just one or two. I mean, I got, you know, almost somebody would say, hey, I think you got a little problem. You got too many of those. But when you're working on stuff all the time, you gotta have it. You know, just say it. Get down these bottom drawers. Not in there. I swear. Alright, we're probably gonna have to. Well, I'll tell you what, we can look in this red Snap-on cart. But I'm not sure. I know I need to remember to get y'all out there away from me a little bit. But you gotta remember, I'm a mechanic. I don't do this all the time. Big whacking stick. So I guess, you know, you guys could. Nope. There we go. Guess you guys might want to look around at some of this stuff too. I don't think I would put it down in none of this stuff. Yeah, we're gonna have to go out here and get on the trailer. Well, there's a couple of small clamps down in here. But I know all the, oh, looky there. Hey, looky there. That me. That me. It just, I mean, what I'm saying is, you know, a feller may just put a little trying on it. So, we got to dig on some 1/4-inch drive extensions. I know the long stuff that I've got, it's definitely out there on the trailer. I'll flip you around to the, do I have 1/4-inch drive extensions in? No, I thought I would have. I know there's some in the top of that blue one too. Let's see. 1/4-inch drive ratchets. That one will do it. Hairs. Yeah. See what I mean about the focus? Focus, Daryl. There you go. See how the end of that extension's made? And that one's square. This one right here, when I get a socket on the end of that rascal, and I get it shoved up in there, it'll kind of flop it around and not fall off and let you get on there at a weird angle. And are you gonna be metric or standard? Let's grab one of y'all, like, hold you back. Come on, dang it. 2 of y'all sit still. Let's see. Now, and of course, I set y'all exactly right there where I was reaching on. You're just gonna have to watch me fidget. What is that? One of them are 8mm. We're gonna give that a go. See if I got one more of them. See, I've got like a 20-inch of that extension. Let's see. Is that gonna be long enough? Those 3. Oh. Laying back in here in the hidden compartment. Yeah. I knew I had a pretty good long one there. I got enough of them, we can get them stacked together. Dang mouth right. Just saying, we're going to be able to get up there on that thing. Just by looking at that clamp, over half of it. Yep, I believe that's going to get pulled down. Oh, somebody left a perfectly good cup of coffee sitting here. I'm going to get a drink of it. Remember, if you're going to turn on these wrenches, you don't want to be too far away from one of them cups of coffee. Just saying. Let's get on back outside here. All right. Yeah, I know. Bright light. I done put y'all right on it. Let's get you back up here. Get your stuff in. You might as well just sit right there because you ain't going to see down in here anyhow. At least I don't think you are. All right. Well, that one. Yeah, I believe that'll reach. Now, let's slide this clamp on here. Turn you down. I tell you what, I really believe we could use a smaller clamp. That means we got to go digging all that crap in the trailer and try to move stuff out of the way. And y'all will be watching me do stuff for 30 minutes trying to get that moved. And this is already going to be something longer than I've ever done. And just walking around with me, and let's see, you're gonna go, yeah, that's gonna do it. But, you know, a lot of times the fellas just don't know what to say to y'all, especially when you used to just grab and growl and go and throw stuff. Well, I really ain't one for doing to throw stuff, but sometimes I really want to. Tag on it. Yep, it's going to do it. It's just going to have more left down. It's going to have a tail on it that, you know, I ain't really liking on. But nobody said I had to like it. It just had to work. Then let's get this thing stuffed back down here in this hole. Don't really need to leave this last tag on this thing. You wouldn't believe this stinking hose, $73. My goodness. But I wanted the LE. They had one. I ain't gonna kid you now. They had one that was like $28, and it was sort of like a generic on the fit. No, that OE pre-bent is gonna be, and it looks similar, but nah, it's in a tight enough spot. Go ahead and get the one that's formed to go in there. It's aggravating anyhow. Just make it a little less. Oh my goodness. One of y'all get you up through there. Oh, turn it, twist. No, oh, no, turn it, twist. Oh, dang, go it, man. Yeah. I might better sneak that thing up in there just a little bit more. What I'm saying is I got it up on there. Get a clamp on, but I like a little extra back there. You know, just saying. Thing about it is you cannot get your light, your handy hose, and everything else in there all at the same stinking time. Oh, we got a plenty. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get this thing up there. Put a little bit of a loosening on it. I didn't account for enough of that expansion of the hose when it went on there. Get up here. Go. I wonder what Jane from the Mac Chat's doing today. Hi, Jane. And no, I won't call Daryl and have him to tell Lotus to get your number. It just most of y'all watching don't know, but hey, some of us do. All right, let's see if I can get that in there. Oh. My goodness. Could you just please act like you want to get in there? Of course. Oh, come on. Man. One thing about backing it off this much is when I reach up under the bottom, try to get up in there, hold my hand up there on it and to the side of it, take that long extension and try to tighten it all at the same time. Yeah, that could be a trick with a hole in it. I tell you what, I do believe. Okay. All right, get by there. Aggravating. Ooh. Come on, man. All right. Now, can we? And the reason why I say is can we, because y'all watching, you're helping. Whew. Put it on there and where she'll just warblate like that. Now, we got to get up in under from the bottom. Try to hold this in such a way. I may even have to shorten up an extension or 13, just saying. And see if we can get on this thing. Put a little tighten on it. First off, everything else. All right. I swear I'm hitting everything but the pearly gates trying to get up in there. Which might not be a bad thing. You know what? If I get just super long with it, can I spin that clamp all the way on around? Hang on, we're gonna try something. Because I'm seeing a little hole just between them two lines and a plastic cavity that I might be able to get down here on this rascal. Let's get the ratchet off of it. Get the light in the way. The other way, get up there. Damn it, man. All right. Now that the ratchet's done hit the ground, and I got to hold this in there, y'all can't see the position of it, but it ain't good. Come on now. Well, what do I do? Huh? What? All right. I know. Y'all go have to close your eyes. I gotta put these readers on because I can't see part of it. I might be able to see better. Get you spun back up there. Boy, that's in such a place to get to. I kid you not. Okay, get him down there. And of course you would. But at least you're getting to see the real, this is how I done it. Yeah. All right. Okay. I'm thinking I may need to slide this clamp back a little bit, which, believe it or not, would make it a little easier on me. Why never? That thing just keeps trying to work its way off. And then what? Flip over, catch a cog. Yeah. Well, I hope you went all the way to the blasted ground. Yeah, you know what happened. And, if it didn't, I'm sure I got at least 40 more of them 8mm sockets. But I'd kind of like to have that in back. It's kind of a favorite on, you know? Just saying. Let's see. Hey, it made the ground and not the drain pan. Good deal. Get on there. All because I want that clamp back this way a little bit more. Is the only reason I'm going through all this aggravation. But trust me, you can just know when you're looking at it that you need just a little bit more. And I want more hose sticking out the other side of that clamp. Because I know if I do that, it'll be like that kitten on the clothesline. It'll hang in there. Just saying. Yeah. I had 14 more things in my way. Oh. Yeah, he's all over it. Trying to have your hand in there, the ratchet in there. So I can either have the light in there like this and see it, but no room for the ratchet, or have the ratchet in there and not see it and do it by braille. If the braille may win out. Oh, probably the best thing to do is going to go right down through there. I'll get on there. Can you? See, this is where I need to get you. Slid out here. Alright. We're on. And I just need to slide it back just a little bit. If I could manage on just giving you just a little bit more room down in there, it would be nice. Okay. Take this fella right here. Get down here on this back edge, shove that clamp back. There we go. There we go. Yeah. I'm liking on it, and I've got hose sticking out the back side of it. Yeah. She's nice and tight. Now up here on this top end of this thing, well, what the heck did y'all do with the other clamp that was on the top? Now, I know I just slipped that hose off there. Had that squeezer clamp on there. I thought I left that. I thought I left that clamp up here on it. See, probably what I could do is stop on to letting y'all see what I'm doing. Go back and do a little rewind on the video, but hey, that's where I laid it. But no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna look around for a minute. And, get you out of the way. Get you out of the way. I swore I left that clamp up there. Well, where did I walk around with that thing and lay it down in there somewhere that is now going to take me 30 minutes to find? You know what I'm saying? Let's make sure I didn't drop it down here on the ground. Well, I never. Well, maybe once. And I probably didn't like it. Okay. There's the screwdriver. Yeah. It's right there. Okay then. We're going to get, what would be a better way? I tell you what, I know they had this clamp on there. Looking the other way, come on. Y'all get down in here. They had the clamp over here on this side. But man, it'd be a lot easier to get to that rascal on the other side. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to put it on the other side. Get on there. What y'all should have seen was me wrestling this thing being way too short. And the hose hotter than a 1980s Shania Twain. You hear me? In the rain, on the side of the road, shortening this rascal up just so I could make it back to the barn. Yeah. All right. Let's go in here and get on a little bit of a, we'll get another screw. You know, let's see, that might, I know y'all go in there close, just getting in my personal space. Oh no, we can't have that. We cannot have that. We'll flip it around. Where I laid that, there it is. I'm gonna say where I laid that ratchet down. Hit the, that thing knocked that socket off. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm not used to, as y'all can tell, remember when I was telling you a while ago, can you see it? That thing's got teeth that'll bite on you. Yeah. Like I said, I didn't know if it was one something down there on a motorcycle or 100 of them. It was digging on me. Hear me? There we go. That is tight. All right then. Now, other than now, I need to go ahead and top that thing off with coolant. You know, purge it, burp it. It's gonna have that big old air bubble in it. Let me get on out here where the light ain't bothering y'all so bad. And I'll get that done. Then I'm gonna get on changing that cam sensor and actuator. Then I'll go test drive it and then take it to a car wash, clean it up where it got all that stuff under the hood. You know, you don't want it to be all nasty like that. And then maybe bring it back and put a little more cleaning on, a little detailing in there, so it don't look like who done it. But y'all have a great old wonderful day. And like I said, I haven't made y'all one of these before, because, you know, we'll see how it goes. But you have a good one, and I'll catch you later. Thank you for watching Parked Up Garage.